So we've got DK Press. You're a mid lane main, right?
Sir.
Mouse and keyboard player.
Yes.
And then what are your main gods usually playing mid?
Right now it's been Danza and Sun Wukong.
Yeah, I see you picked Wukong for this game, so you're super comfortable in this.
Yeah, I played him a decent amount in Smite 1. I played a good amount of solo for most of Smite 1. And I tried him once in mid, and it worked, but I just didn't have the confidence to do it in Smite 1 because I knew people would rage at it.
Respectable. And you run an int build, which is like up in the air whether people think it's good or not. So I'm interested to see that. So why do you think you aren't a higher rank? Like, what is your story? Is it you get off-rolled, teammates suck? What is it?
I do get off-rolled quite a bit. There have been plenty of times where, like, in a, I want to say like a 10-game span, I'll get my role maybe 3 or 4 times, and I'm far less confident in most other roles than I am in mid. And occasionally I do think it's because of just bad decision making on like a team aspect, or just like people trolling and raging over some dumb shit, like the jungler not doing blue buff after 2 minutes.
Okay. All right. Well, good luck. I'm glad you got your god, and hopefully you show out. Don't fuck it up.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Am I leaving the call, or?
Yeah, you can drop out, or you can just mute up, whatever you want, and just I'll come back in here after.
All right, cool.
So DK Press, mid laner. We'll cover this really quickly because I forgot to do the interview ahead of time. I didn't want to say anything to him. But there's a lot of Wukong mid getting clapperinoed. All right, so here's his win rate over 100 games or 75 games. It's really low, but his damage per minute is not horrendous. His KDA is not bad, and his GPM is not bad. So that's why I'm interested to see, like the win rate didn't stack up with these numbers, to be honest, which is why I really wanted to do him. I didn't even realize he played Wukong mid, and so we get something spicy out of this too, which is cool. But yeah, we're gonna ride along with DK Press here, see if this dude's good, bad, or yo. Why is the KDA off-centered? Is that his KDA? No. That's a spectator. It's off-centered now. He is 3K SR. I put him in a 4K plus lobby. A lifesteal meta. I don't think we'll be in a lifesteal meta in the patch tomorrow. I do think there will be some like tech around lifesteal, but I don't think you're gonna see lifesteal everybody, and I don't think lifesteal gods are gonna just run the lobbies. Probably. I think support Afro could do some crazy healing. The items, the tech around the items is gonna be very skill dependent, like using the items correctly. Yeah, tell them they lied to me. I'm gonna need a reimbursement. I'm telling you, if we even get it in, I don't think we're ever gonna get it at this point. It'll be January if we get it though. All right, so his start is normal. Oh, he goes Bluestone int builds, which is, he's basically using the build I think I saw Benny Q run the day that Wukong came out. Skullins, thank you for the 3 months. Bubbo, thank you for the resub. Gator, what's up, brother? Thank you for the 37. What kind of boat are you gonna get? His Bluestone is bugged? Why? What's it doing? Oh, the Bluestone just doesn't work? Wait, really? It's working. Oh no, that's red buff. You're right. It's not working. Ha! So he spams Bluestone every game and has never noticed that it doesn't tick. You have to reset one time for it to work? Oh, like back? You have to go back to base and leave again to get it to start working? Oh no. Alright, I don't want him to get bamboozled by this. I'm gonna jump in and tell him real quick. Yo, quick tech, your Bluestone doesn't work unless you back. And I'm not gonna help you anymore, but I feel like you need to know that. I don't want him to be sitting here getting clapped or like not get a kill or something because of a bug. Nice. Hopefully it's working now. Wait, you have to leave and go back in? Let's see. No, it's working. It's working. It's working. He's good. He's good. He's good. Cool. Yeah. That's not something that's on him. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I really do feel like 40 games in, he probably should have noticed it wasn't working. But I'm not gonna have him play in this lobby for 10 minutes and not have Bluestone. There are a lot of crazy bugs. I think Hi-Rez is gonna have a patch where they just fix shit and there's nothing else in the patch but them fixing shit. Surprised he's not being more aggressive here. I don't know, it's because he assumed the Nem was coming. Nem dashing in there is wild. Keep it with first blood. That is the only assist I'm ever going to give an Elo Hell player. That is not his fault at all. And not something like he should even have to know, I feel like. I mean, I didn't know about it. And I wouldn't have known if you guys didn't say anything. Probably would have realized it though after 1 or 2 games. I'd have been like, where are my ticks at? That bug is fixed in the patch tomorrow. That's good. Yo, Rebellion, that's huge, brother. Congrats. That's sick. That's gonna be fun, honestly. Doing something you probably are really good at, you like to do, and make sure other people don't suck at it. I think teaching people is like fun, especially kids or younger people. Teaching old people kind of sucks. Blue's only level 4. Blue's a little behind. That's a good beads. He already fixed the bluestone bug, bro. He's good. You can see it ticking right now. The 3s are red buff. The other numbers, the other yellow numbies are bluestone. So he's just got Chronos Pendant tier 1. Oh, that's a kill. Oh, he's doing ult, panic. He panicked. He's got to disengage. There's no way you fight this. Yeah. He gets out. I do think that aspect might be better for Int Wukong because you can get an extra second or 2 off of your 1 and your 2, but then your aggressiveness off your 3 is basically taken away for doing that. So I don't know. It's kind of in between. Oh, that dude's cooked. The Apollo ulted out. Big. Sub League, I think I said is going to start. Is it the 18th or the 16th? Whatever the Saturday is around there. Country, you're a bot. It's a slow game. I need him to start rotating. He did live through a gang, so I'm not mad about it, but I hope he starts rotating soon. Sub-League signups have been up for like a month. Ooh, this is no beads. See, he should have been going on the Agni here. He should be poking the Agni knowing that the Hercules is coming. So that's a lack of awareness on his part. It would be a super tell to the Agni that, hey, a gang's coming, but he should be poking all the time anyway. That's why Wukong mid works. You just one spam, you hit as many creeps as you can and the god every time. You got an excuse, fair enough, I'm not gonna lie. That's probably the one excuse that actually works. That's fucking funny. Oh shit. Oh, he's gonna have to get out of another gank. He's not really aware. You gotta be paying attention behind here. Good poke, but you gotta get that fat ult. He might die here. Oh baby, lack of awareness. His reactions are a little slow. And I don't mean his movement, I just mean his hitting abilities and stuff is a little slow. It's like he's thinking about it or he's playing normal cast and it's fucking him up. Well, probably not fucking him up, probably how he has to play. Did Subic just sunder to go over and execute? Ribster is trying to execute him. Alright, so what's he got? Spear first item. Yep, the 16th will be the first night of Sub-League. That'll be 1 week after Subathon starts. So we should be all good and locked in. Fuck. No stun? See, like, oh. Good damage. He should have gone for the kill there. I think he should have been W keying and using his 3. I don't know why he's holding his 3 so much. Still holding his 3. He tried to bird form away. Good play from the Nem. Hollow landing too. Yeah, so the way that he's currently playing is really bad because he's not playing to just poke and then clear the wave or just poke and keep doing his thing. He's playing to poke and then W key at people. It shows you don't have the patience to play the god you're playing. If you don't like play that playstyle or like the playstyle that he needs to dwindle him down, then he's got to play a god that doesn't do that. You got to play full commit gods. What's up, Chaos? Thank you for the 9 months. Are those his deep wards? I mean, he's got 2 wards now. I don't think that's his ward though. He needs to put 2 underneath wards. Oh my gosh. He shouldn't die here. Knock him up. No, he's in a bird form. He lives. He lives. He lives. Barely, but he lives. He wasted his health pot though. He popped it after he was out. There's going to be 3 divisions. There's going to be 3 divisions. I think we're combining. We're either going to combine the lower divisions or the mid-tier divisions. I don't know which yet.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Depends on how many signups are for each role. We haven't gone through that yet. We'll have it. I'll get it done probably this weekend. For that. Oh wait, is he aspect? I thought he wasn't. I might have been trolling. Oh, he is aspect. All right, so I do think that aspect probably better for laning phase, which makes sense why he's not using the 3. But he's not poking enough to like warrant being aspect and using the bird form 3. I want to know if he goes poly. This is the whole way this works is you either stay bird form and do lots of poking, which is fine for parts of the game, but I don't think it's good for the overall game. And then you swap over for the knock up because your 2 will knock up if you're in ox form. And if you go poly, you could double poly proc, basically. Like you get free autos off. It's 4 to 6 and he's 0-2. His damage is super low too. Yeah, I think if you're going to play like he is, you definitely don't play aspect. There's just no point. You're not even super far behind here, and you're not poking. You're just letting him free clear. You're also max cooldown. First item, spear. Second item, Chronos Pendant. Your whole job is just 1 spam. His 1's on such a short cooldown right now. What was that, 5 seconds, 6 seconds? So he's 3,000 SR, and the lobby is 4K plus. Wukong's aspect changes the way your abilities work depending on which 3 form you're in. So if you're in bird 3 form, your 1 or your 2 have shorter cooldowns. If you're in ox 3 form, your 2 has a knock up. If you are in cat 3 form, then you get attack speed when you use your 1. The cat one's probably the worst in this form. And the knock up's probably the best. I mean, he's being bullied. He hasn't rotated once. The Agni's not up, though, which is good. He's just not doing anything. This is the problem with 90% of our Elo Hell people. They just don't do anything. It's not even that they feed, like, yeah, he's O2, but he's just not doing anything. Damn, Ripster got melted. Far too passive to think your rating should be higher. He's dead. And I am going to say this. If you're getting farmed by absolute truth, you need to go through a full overhaul of your gameplay. If I do 5-man Elo Hell. We've done, oh, you mean like 5 friends in an Elo Hell? That would be interesting. Yeah, you're right. He is playing an obnoxious god and not being obnoxious. You have to know the strengths of the characters you're going to play. Wukong's also, he's bird forming. He's in bird form. He could be rotating all day. Hasn't left the lane once. 13 minutes in. Dying in lane over and over again. You know the solution? Leave the fucking lane. 5 random. Oh no, I've done Elo Hells where we put a bunch of people in the same SR together. We've done that like 5, 6, 7 times. Sub league matches are Saturdays. At we either do 8 or I think we've done 9. I think it'll be Saturdays at 9. I'll confirm that, but I'm pretty sure we'll do Saturdays at 9 p.m. That way, West Coast people, it's still like playable for them if they want to play, and people can get done with dinner and still queue and get their matches. Your friend thinks aspects have ruined Smite. Yeah, that's bot status. That is something either someone who's afraid of change would say, or someone who can't process the game, so they don't want to have to learn more information. And MOBAs aren't for you if you don't want to learn. MOBAs are constant learning. MOBA, like literally, you should be playing Call of Duty if you don't want constant learning. You're playing the completely wrong genre. All right, so he's Chronos Pen to finish now, right? Yep. 2 items deep, 5 to 12. They're only down 2K though, 1900 gold. Yeah, Aspect saves Smite too. I do think Aspects make Smite too. Like they're a huge part of making the game what it is. I don't know, Bliss, maybe. Yeah, dude. God, you're right. Well, you're right, Woody. Some gods have more than one aspect. People are gonna lose it. I wonder who gets the first one, or gets the first 2, I guess. Who's the first one to get to? Yo, you have the longest ranged ability in the game. What are we doing? You're actually worthless right now, and it's by decision making. It's not even mechanics. Like that's you're afraid to walk in. That's a decision you're making. Now the snowball starts because they're giving up free objectives. Hello, Grizz. Thank you for the 33. Yeah, I would not play Aspect if I'm you. And in reality, you need a huge rework overhaul of how you're gonna position the 1 spam. He could steal this. Steal it. Steal it. Why are you jumping? You actually steal that if you don't jump. What's up, Ren? Thank you for the 73, brother. Just had to 1-up him. 4-up him. This is rough, bro. This is rough. 0-3 at 16 minutes. Bottom damage in the whole game with the most poke out of any character in the game. Yeah, he's washed. It's over. It's over. If you're ever jumping in combat, you should unbind your jump. You're not meant to have it. Like what just happened right there is enough of a reason for you to unbind jump. Turquoise, go grind ranked, you troll. Jumping's fine, but you shouldn't be jumping in combat. Like if you're around people, you should not be jumping. It should be automatic that you are not jumping while people are around. I think it says peak SR on tracker. Damn, he didn't hit the combo. He was close. Fight! Fight! Yo, fight! Auto! You gotta last it. He's not bottom damage anymore. That's a plus. Yo, this Cupid got first blood. What the fuck happened over there? He's 2 and 4 now. And he counters ult. Yes, Wukong is not the pick for him. There's too much technical gameplay involved here if you're gonna run Aspect Wukong. What's his GPM? Oops. 440. 440. Nah, we've done that, Godfather. I've told people we were making an Elo Hell lobby and then put them in an Elo Heaven lobby. They usually get worked in the Elo Heaven lobbies too. Fight him, bro. Like, he doesn't know the Nem. Well, maybe he didn't know the Nem that was there. The Nem walked over ward. I think he'd already backed off though before that Nem walked over ward. That dude dashes in front of you. You gotta start clapping cheeks. He needs way more ints too. He needs power. Whoops. He needs power. He's got Doom Orb now. I wish he had gone Doom Orb first though. Kind of troll. He hit a 1. Well, Nagni, yes, yes, knock him up, yes. He doesn't have knock up because he's in bird form. Time to swap out of bird form, buddy. Now it's time to ox it up. Ox is so good too because you can still use it to run away easily. They're back in the game though. First rotation, they are semi back in the game. They're gonna lose a tier. They lose tier 2, but they get gold. Kind of betrayed. Less back in the game. Well, he can only use the bird form when he locks it in. He's running aspects. In aspect, once you use your 3, you have to use that version of the 3 until you ult again. And then after you ult, you can pick a different one, and then you're locked into that version of the 3 until you ult again. Yeah, he's aspect. If they make a god hybrid, should everything in their kit be hybrid scaling? In some way, yes. It doesn't have to be the damage, but yes. I think all the abilities should have something that scales off of both stats to make all abilities worth, you know, building. The problem is with what they're doing, people do not understand building or how the other abilities work because they probably don't even realize they don't scale off int. Full damage aspect Ares in jungle. Yeah, it's ass. Talk about getting one shot by anybody with a brain. You literally can't play the game. Ares has to be like, to play Ares, you need to be in a fight for 6 seconds, and Ares full damage will die in 1 second. What's up, Krizit? Trizit? Wukong's 1 and 2 are in scaling. The ult scales off of int in a way, and it heals. It heals for more. It'll heal if he goes full int. His ult will full heal him. His 3 has no int scaling, which is why he should be in ox form and getting a knock up. He also should get a poly. Oh, did not mean to do that. Sorry, boys. Oh, we just didn't see him all. It's fine. Is he going Soul Reaver? Yeah, this is chalked, bro. It's just fully chalked. How much int does he have right now? With Doom Orb stacked 130. What is Chronos? Is it 50? 55? So 185, 285, and then he has Bluestone, so none. I actually think he'd have way more value out of cooldown starter and just not going Chronos Pendant or not going Spear and just going int. Like a full int build. How is Cupid's damage so low? He got handed first blood. Bird simulator. Yo, where are we going? Please use Ox, brother. Yo, ult. He's so lucky that they just missed so much shit. Kill him. Kill him. Auto. You haven't autoed once. Your friend said they should add it as an option for each character to swap strength for int. And yeah, that's dog shit idea. Talk about killing a game overnight. Talk about a decision that would make most people not play the game anymore. That would be terrible. Make a game insanely boring instantly. He's either scared to auto or thinks it doesn't have value. This is rough. How to get the 3K SR? I don't know, man. I don't think 3K SR is that crazy, but his gameplay is ass. There's just so much error here. Not poking with the one early, missing most ones, using the wrong 3 now in the late game. Basically being worthless. Build could be different. Could have a poly already. Doesn't auto in between abilities. Doesn't auto at all when the abilities are down. Ult's late. Hasn't ulted for damage yet. Yeah, it was spam jumping instead of using his 1 to steal an objective. That would have been his. I'm also extra confident that because of his lack of understanding of the 3, you run strength build even in mid. You're still doing physical damage regardless of your build, and you don't go aspect. I think his gameplay would up 10x just by having a different build and using the correct 3 in the instance instead of just waiting. Oh shit. This is still a close game, despite him basically doing the bare minimum or nothing. Now, Tiger in aspect is ass. He needs to be Ox formed the rest of the game. Like, bro, you're 2ing and running away. He's playing like a mage, but a mage, he doesn't have ranged autos. This is crazy. Edgewing, he's aspect, bro. He can only change it after his ult, and he hasn't changed it once. Oh, he's dead. That worked. He should be an Ox. Like, for the last 15, 16 minutes, 17 minutes, he should have been an Ox for him. Yeah, he does ult and insta-bird every time. The cooldown at this point for him, I think, is just not worth. He did go Soul Reaver. Hen would have been infinitely better here. They have 1 character with HP items. That Soul Reaver is worthless. Oh, Ripster got him on fire. It's actually a decent play. I mean, to be fair to the Cupid, he got worked in lane, but in these team fights, they just go in the Cupid because the Wukong 1s and 2s for 400 damage and then nothing happens. They don't have to pay any attention to this Wukong because he does nothing. That Nem goes on Cupid, the Wukong 2s, looks away, turns into 1s, and then the Cupid's dead and Wukong's done nothing. Such just, dude. Oh my god. They almost got him. Not really. They have an insane front line too with this team. $269 on a fucking ADC is so bad. Oh, he swapped dogs. Yes. Finally, he's gonna die this Nem. He tried to bird form away. I'm glad it's Ox. Thank God. 29 minutes in, he finally uses something other than bird. Oh, we already looked at his Wukong, bro. He lost 6 games in a row or something, Wukong mid. As I was asking him why he lost his games, is great. In Wukong's not better than Strength. Heartseeker's too good. Heartseeker is the best pure damage item in the game, so opting for an int build over a strength build when scaling is similar is just bad. I think the highest your one will hit for is like 500 without bluestone or whatever, without yellow numbers. With int build, and then with strength build, it hits for like 380 or 400. But you get Heartseeker procs. Versus he gets Soul Reaver procs right now that don't proc because nobody has HP. And he's not poking before the fight start, so he has essentially no value. I mean, I did something like that already, Seth, with the hardest combos in Smite 2. Building Soul Reaver on a warrior is not the best. He has like, nah, he's about the same HP right now as the Agni, I think, right? I'll swap when he gets away. Yeah, he is the exact. No, he actually has less HP than Agni. Wait, what does Agni have? He has less HP than Agni. He has 8 less HP than Agni. Signet's a terrible item. Signet is bad. Yo, where is he going? Back up. You're just telegraphing. Insane. In fucking insane. I hope he doesn't do some dumb shit here. He barely healed there too. Oops. Let me just swap that. Good kill. He doesn't have Rod or Pen online, so that'll be his last 2 items. He should have Poly instead of Soul Reaver. He should have Rod and he should have Obshart. And his build would be fine, in my opinion. Could have knocked up and killed the Ganesha there, but he's in bird form. The whole coaching for this guy is strength build, no aspect, or learn how to use your Ox form and go Poly. Hybrid in strength isn't really good on Wukong at all. Best builds in the best damage builds in the game right now for just pure damage are strength Heartseeker builds. Slanix I have not. Like a off roll, like gods to play when off rolled. It's a good idea. If you're playing a full strength build, like I'm not talking about auto attack builds, you're playing ability strength builds, you don't have Heartseeker, you're a dumbass. Even the heavy strength prot builds, like hybrid tank strength builds, go Heartseeker last. I believe tomorrow there's going to be really strong hybrid strength tank builds. I have a build for Thanatos where I have 209, or no, with Brawler's proc, I have 319 strength, and you sit at like almost 200 physical prots and like 110 or 120 magical prots. Could have not, dude. Could have done so much damage right there. Could have Ox knocked up, and then his 2 would have come off cooldown, and he could have 2 knocked up, and he could have got double polyprox off both of them and killed 2 guys. Instead, he's running around hitting for 200, missing his ult, and worthless. I hate this. This is actually starting to piss me off. There's the 500 hit. That's the most damage I think we'll see him do with this one. I mean, dude, I keep hitting the wrong button. He can do a little bit more because he doesn't have pen yet, but he's fine. I don't think you can, Bob. We tried. I tried to figure out how to turn off these health bars, and I couldn't. No keybind did anything. They got decided for 2 kills. All the carries lived. I mean, he's just genuinely worthless when he could be doing so much more. I don't know what's happening to the Cupid because we're not watching him. Cupid's also worthless, but the Cupid's being run at, I think. The Wukong's not being run at. He's free casting through the first like 7-8 seconds of the fight, then using his abilities wrong and dying to something because he's sticking around a bad position. What's the ul build? Standard. Standard. His order's a little off because that Heartseeker's early as fuck, but standard build. Bro, pick up the red. Your Wukong int build. Did he upgrade his starter yet? I don't think so. She did. Okay. Why is that so delayed? It's wild because I feel like the Cupid Wukong could stop everyone diving them by just poking and ulting them so they can't. Oh my gosh, the 3 from ul just chunked this guy. All right, blue got a kill. That's big. I don't know if it's just me and I've watched so many of these that I can't stand this anymore, but this makes me not want to watch this. It's the most low tier, low effort gameplay I've seen in so long. Wait, he's not building an Ob Shard? What the fuck is he building now? It's another mana item. What the fuck is he building? If he goes Signet, I'm gonna lose my shit. Bro, what are we doing? I hate it. What's mind-boggling? is how bad these people play in some of these Elo Hells, and they still are in a position to win the game. If I play this bad in my lobbies, we already lost. They killed the fucking Titan 18 minutes ago. No, he doesn't auto anything, dude. I think every Elo Hell player goes through the god list and is like, this is a good god, I'm not gonna play it. This is a good god, I'm not gonna play it. This god works in this role, I'm not gonna play it. I want Elo Hell people to be good. Genuinely. And I don't even care if you're a beast. I want you to be average. And it's so sad seeing this. It's even more sad because it's probably ego, but I feel disrespected when people just do the opposite of things that I talk about all the time. It makes me lose my shit. It makes me so sad. That was a max range 1. Wait, is he tanky on a no, he's not even tanky Apollo. He just hit a full damage Apollo for 300 on his 1. If he goes pen, that hits for 500. He's losing like, is he losing like 58% damage or something like that? Because he doesn't have pen. He has no pen. Tasty waffle. Ooh, a waffle sounds good, bro. Thank you for the sub. I had butter chicken for dinner, but I ate dinner at like 5:30. Wait, what is UI potential saying? I'm so confused. Hold on. I can ban you if I put you in you do bad. I don't want to ban you. Just grind rank to sign up. It is Roberto. Bro, every time you say Roberto, I think of Waterboy's dad. And then that's all. Like, I imagine Tricky walking around with Waterboy's dad's face. And then I'm happy for like the rest of the night. He went World Stone line? He might have. He might be. He doesn't. Oh no, he went Signet. Signet fucking sucks dog ass. I think Signet is complete butt cheeks, bro. It's literally not been buffed once, and nobody builds it, and nobody has ever built it. No Soul Reaver, no Signet. You go Poly and you go Obshard. And you probably go Obshard 4th in a game like this when you're behind. Nuwa can get value out of Signet if you're going full alt mage build, but why would you go alt mage build when you can go crit like crit build? It makes no sense. The crit will always hit harder on the alt. Why didn't Cupid install before dashing there? Instant, we get a Wukong ult right away for no reason. Misses the 1. Doesn't have a 2 knockup because he's bird formed. I hate it. I hate it here, bro. There he is. Now imagine you had double knockups. Just humor me. Imagine you had double knockups. Look, bro. All you guys who are like, I'm better, I want to do Elo Hell, there's an option. If you donate $100, I'll put you to the top of the list. Otherwise, quit asking, sign up, you picked beast. That is tremendously bad. That Cupid ended up out damaging Wukong. Nobody was in comms? That's crazy. All right. Let's lock it in, do this interview. All right, DK. First question first. Do you still think you're in Elo Hell?
No, not at all.
Okay, you're the first person. You're the first person to answer that, honestly. It was so fast.
Yeah, because it's just like my thing is there's a lot more things I can get away at my elo that I just couldn't get away in this game. Like I can pretty much be off to the side, like play kind of not like an assassin, but be off to the side as an assassin to just get a bunch of poke off. But I got caught out multiple times trying to do that in this lobby.
Okay, so I'm not gonna go like crazy in on anything then. So basically, you're gonna have to do two things. You're gonna have to learn to auto attack in your build, like fully. Like you need to be auto attacking some. Basically, what you do is you'll two and look the other way to like you said, kind of be out away from them, and then you turn around and one. You can't. The build won't do enough damage like that. You need to be autoing. Okay. You have two options. Strength build is more damage. Just genuinely, it's more damage. The int build plays more around poking, which you were not doing enough of.
Okay.
Don't go Soul Reaver unless there's just like 3 tanks with a ton of HP. Change your build. Don't go Signet. Don't go Soul Reaver. Go Poly and go Obshard. If you're behind, go Obshard earlier. Go Poly later. If you're ahead, go Poly earlier. And when you do that,
so even in a
go ahead.
Even in a game like this where they only have one take, I would want Obshard.
Oh, bro, yes, you so Obshard, you're basically only doing 50% damage that whole game, even on the squishies. Yeah. And if you go Obshard, you're still only doing 68% damage. That's how tanky base stats are for mages. They're very tanky for everybody. Everyone's very tanky. So that game, that Cupid wasn't, not gonna show on Cupid, I wasn't watching him too much. He wasn't playing great, but he was being heavily focused, and you basically would 2-1 and nobody would care because you were doing like 600 damage. You need to use your Ox if you're gonna stay Aspect, which I would recommend swapping off, but if you're comfortable with it, play around Ox form for the entire game after the early game. You using fucking bird form to poke or whatever is cool. Use Ox form for the double knockup. That way you Ox form them, they're knocked up, you cancel it, you auto them. That's a polyproc. You two, they're knocked up again, you auto them, that's a polyproc. They're dead, bro. At that point with a full inbuild, they're dead. You're missing out on like probably 3/4 of the damage you could have been doing.
Okay. So play more around like auto canceling and less around like just poking.
So that's like the full commit. So think of it like range, like Scylla, right? Like you play Scylla from range for most of the game, but when you want to fucking brawl and hard carry, you get in there, right? Like when you're trying to 100 to 0 somebody, you're in there. It's the same thing. You're wanting, from max range, you might get a little closer to hit that 2 since it's longer, but when it's time to fucking kill somebody or someone's out of position or you're being left to free cast, that's when you're getting those poly procs and you're fully committed in there. That's why you want the poly later in the build. But big thing for early, you should be wanting the other god every one. Hit as many creeps as you can, but make sure it's hitting the god. Otherwise, no reason to fucking play this in mid.
Okay.
And then early, since you're staying in bird form a lot to get the shorter cooldown, rotate. Like bird form out. If your ult's up so you can be aggressive and you won't die, bird form straight to the dual lane on fucking cooldown. And just go try to fight.
Cool.
Yeah, outside of that, I mean, you watch it back, it's basically me saying like you're bird forming all the time, you're not autoing, you haven't left the mid lane, which is causing you to die a lot. Because you basically were running up and getting a little too far trying to fight. Like you also were full committing with you'd one and then you'd want to run at them more. Don't do that. One them and then walk away. And it's like a fuck you. I'm gonna be back here in 6 seconds. I'm gonna do it again. That's how you need to play in the mid lane. But yeah, other than that, I mean, I respect it. If you do those things, I think you'll win a lot more games. Like a lot more games.
Hell yeah, appreciate it.
Good luck, brother. That was great. I was like, do you still think you're in Elo Hell? No. Everyone else is like, yeah, I mean, I'm like pretty good, but maybe like no one has said no yet, except for him. What a beast.